Have you ever waited for something for so long that when it finally happened, you didn't even feel excited or you didn't even have the energy to be excited? Because I think that's something nobody really talks about. We're always waiting for that breakthrough. We keep praying, we keep grinding, we keep believing. In fact, the faith is really, really strong. You keep doing everything. In fact, people even tell you, oh, if you give up now you lose. And all those things, you just keep trying and nothing seems to be working. You do them, but one day, the thing you've been asking God for, it actually happens. And you are grateful. Like, you really are grateful. But you're also tired. Like, very, very, I don't know how to put it, but you're very, very, very tired. I don't mean physically tired. It's not that physical strength. I mean the kind of tired where you realize, wow, this took a lot of me. Like, you're emotionally tired. And I think that's such a very strange feeling because you almost feel guilty for being tired. And you begin to ask yourself, shouldn't I be happy? Like, this is what I prayed for. This is what I've always wanted. This is what I've been waiting for. So why don't I feel the way I should feel? Or why don't I feel the way I thought I would feel? And maybe that's what I want to talk about today. Not necessarily about the breakthrough itself, because yes, the breakthrough has happened. It's very good, it already happened. But what happens to you during that waiting period? What happens to you after you finally receive the thing you've been waiting for? This is because sometimes I think we spend so much time preparing ourselves for the breakthrough that that we would get, or the breakthrough we have, and we don't prepare ourselves for the person we are going to become after it. Hey friends, this is Becoming with Gloria, a soft, intentional space for anyone evolving. Here we talk real stories, tech and career, faith, growth, and lifestyle. Are you transitioning, searching for clarity, or becoming a new version of yourself? You are not alone. I am Gloria. Let's grow, heal, and become together. Nobody really talks about being exhausted by the thing you've prayed for. In actual sense, you'll be thinking, I prayed for this thing. Why shouldn't I get it? Why is it like this? But come on, it's the thing you prayed for. So why are you feeling like this? And I don't know why people don't talk about it. Maybe it's just because I experienced it recently, and that's why I want to talk about it. See, I waited, I cried, I prayed. I even imagined the moment, how excited I would be. I told myself a lot of things. When things finally happen, everything would change. And then it finally happened. And I am grateful. Like, I am so grateful. But I just realized that I am so tired and exhausted. And I don't even now have the energy to celebrate properly because I feel like the waiting already took so much out of me. I remember telling a friend of mine that she was like, you don't sound happy telling me about this. And I said, I'm happy, but I don't know how to express the happiness because I'm tired and I'm exhausted. And I'm like, finally, thank God it has happened. Oh, I'm so drained from the whole process. So I'm going to walk us through 5 stages that I went through, and hopefully this can help somebody out there that is in this season. And the first stage is the season before the breakthrough. What does prolonged waiting actually do to you? At first, I was hopeful. I was very hopeful that I give myself maximum 1 month, I should be out of this thing. I had hopes. I was doing everything I can. We're very, very hopeful. Then I became patient because hopefulness comes with patience. You can't be hopeful and not be patient. So I was patiently waiting for the breakthrough. I was patiently waiting for the season. First month, second month, third month. It was not coming through. Then I became confused. I was confused because I'm like, what am I not doing right? What am I doing wrong? What's going on? Am I not doing what I'm supposed to be doing? I don't even know what to do anymore because now I'm not even sure of what I am doing. then I became frustrated. Frustrated in the sense that I feel like I'm putting in my best, I'm trying everything I can, I'm doing every single thing, but nothing is yielding. Then I started wondering, is God really listening to me? Did I even hear him correctly? What's going on? Is there like a roof ceiling over my prayers? Like my prayers are not even getting to him. Does he even listen? He said he is a good father, but I don't think a father would leave his child this stranded. And I'm not even going to lie, my faith was strong at the beginning, but it started wavering. At the time, I'll pick up the faith, at the time, I'll drop it. And it was just happening. Sometimes I would just be angry. I'll be angry because when I do some things, I'll be like, oh God, I really tried my best in this thing. I really put in all my effort. Why? Because after that effort, I become really drained. That it doesn't come out positive. I don't even know what to do again in the next stage. I become so drained. I start to even doubt myself that can I really even get to this position? And aside the fact that sometimes it makes me angry, sometimes I find myself being jealous of people around me because I feel like everything just keeps going on in their life and they keep moving forward and I'm just stuck in one position. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I genuinely celebrate other people's blessing. Like God sees my heart. I'm so happy for them. But I just can't help but wonder quietly, God, when will it be my turn? And to be honest, it's really human because you see things going happening with other people, happening for every other person, but it's not happening to you, and they you start to feel like, what am I doing wrong? What am I not doing that these people are doing? And even in this season, it then makes you realize who your friends are, the ones that are there for you, the ones that are not, the ones that are just there for the name, friendship. But at that point, it doesn't really matter because all you're now concerned about is your own self, your own life. And then the second stage, finally, the breakthrough finally comes. And you know that because we've always been told, keep grinding, keep going, your breakthrough is coming, it's really close. But nobody really talks about what happens when it comes after you've been fighting for so long. You've taken all, like it has sucked out all your strength. You see, when mine finally happened, I expected myself to scream, to cry, to celebrate, maybe even post it, like tell everybody who has ears, anybody that can hear. But instead, I was just sitting there thinking, whoa, it happened. Oh, this finally happened. And it wasn't even because I wasn't even grateful at all. No, it wasn't. But it was because I was very, very exhausted. The breakthrough arrived, but the version of me that started the journey isn't the same person who received it. And this takes me to the third stage. I was grateful and I was tired at the same time. The thing is, you don't have to choose between I am grateful and I am exhausted. You can be both, which happened in my own situation. In all honesty, I was both. I was grateful to God. I remember I sat down there and I was like, God, thank you. I'm really, really grateful this happened. But I said, I am tired. I still told him I'm tired. And I even remember, even during the prayers and during the period that I was praying, there was a point where I told God that, God, I am tired. If this is a test of my faith, it is wavering, like it is shaking. I am tired. I know you said you would not give us more than what we can handle, but this has become more than what I can handle. I can no longer handle it. I'm tired, I am exhausted, and now I don't even know what to do. I've lost the confidence, I've lost the strength. I can no longer push on. And this was my prayers then. So when it came out, I still told him, God, I'm so grateful this happened. Finally, I'm free, but I'm so tired and I feel exhausted because I feel like this has taken a whole lot of me. It has taken a chunk part of me. It has taken it out that I don't even know how to feel in this period. And you know the good thing, there was something very comforting about admitting that to myself. That Yes, I am grateful, but I am still tired. Especially as Christians, sometimes we feel like, oh, we have to package everything nicely. We have to say, oh, finally, give that, um, God did it. I waited this, portray that faith, like strong, unwavering faith is a lie. The faith shake. Like, we as Christians, like we try to put things in a specific way to make it look fancy and good. But I don't think that should be done genuinely to help others that are in that kind of situation. Is God good? Yes. He never changes. He remains the best. But you can also say that season was hard. God being faithful doesn't mean the process wasn't painful. It doesn't mean the process wasn't hard. It doesn't mean you didn't go through. You know, when they say gold, we have to go through fire to be refined. In fact, if there's anything stronger than fire, it doesn't mean you didn't go through it. And it doesn't change who God is, but it doesn't change your experience. And this brings me to my fourth stage, the strange grief that comes after getting what you've wanted. Because sometimes you're not just tired from the journey, um, you're tired because you have to grieve everything the journey cost you. Is it the time? Is it the opportunities you've missed? Is it the money you spent or the person you were before the disappointment? Or even the relationships that changed? Sometimes even your confidence, the confidence you lost. It could be confidence in yourself. I remember there sitting to myself and telling myself, maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe this is not even possible. Maybe I'm trying to reach something that is unattainable. And maybe I should just settle for less. After all, other people are succeeding. Maybe I should just do this. Maybe I should just do this. And sometimes you finally get the things you've been waiting for and realize, I can't get these things back. So you grieve those things. In all honesty, it's not necessarily sadness about the blessings you've received. It's the grief about the journey that it took you to get to that breakthrough. And this brings me to my fifth stage. What happens when you don't know what to do next? Because now the breakthrough has happened and you keep wondering, what do I do next? What should I do? I'd spent so long asking when this will happen. Even planned all the things I would do once it happens, the celebrations, the things I'll start, like, getting to milestones after milestones and all that. But now that it has happened, sometimes I just sit still and I'm confused. I don't even know what to do next. I don't even know where to start from. Like, I become very, very overwhelmed, trying so much to utilize the season, but I don't even know where to start from. And then you notice your entire life becomes about reaching the next milestone, and you almost have to learn how to live again. One thing that's helped me in this season is just taking a deep breath and just live in the moment. Just live in that moment, take each day at a time. Yeah, maybe I'm learning that a breakthrough isn't always the end of the battles. Sometimes it's the beginning of learning how to live in the things you've been praying for. I'm learning to rest. I like to do things that I like, maybe paint, go out, have fun with myself, rest, sleep when I can, sleep without having to think what will happen next. Learn to enjoy the little things, learn how to take things very slow. This is very important. And learn how to be grateful in whatever season I find myself. I'm also learning that your life doesn't have to constantly be about the next thing. It could just be you living in the moment and trying to figure out things slowly as they come. So if you're still waiting for your breakthrough, remember, everything happens for a reason. Your breakthrough is coming. Just trust God. It is coming. I am a living testimony that it will definitely come. And just to encourage you more with my favorite Bible verse, Jeremiah 29 verse 11, for I know the thoughts I have towards you, saith the Lord, thought of good and not of evil, to bring you to your expected end. That's how I like to say my version. And just keep hoping it's gonna come true. And when it comes true, I hope you're not exhausted like me to celebrate it. Thank you so much for watching. I remain Gloria. Don't forget to like, to share, to comment, and to talk about what you're going through next. I want this to be like a community where we can openly share things and learn from each other. Thank you very much and see you in the next episode. Bye.